Yes, hello again, Taurus. Dadhichi here from astrology.com.au with your June 2013 horoscope. Brief synopsis as usual, but I want to focus on a very important component of the celestial mechanics at the moment. And in particular, on the 3rd of June, we see your ruling planet Venus moving to the zone of communications. This is very, very important because you've got Mercury there as well. Two first-rate benefics. These are two of your best planets, your ruling planet and Mercury, which is a very powerful karmic planet, showing us an important development in your communication style just now. Now you're going to have to push yourself in this respect. There are some difficult aspects that we see there, particularly around the 9th to Mercury. This is the positive planet that I'm talking about. And so all sorts of methods for increasing your vocabulary, your dialectic style, your understanding of your language. Communication is very, very important. But I don't want you to make the mistake of thinking that this communication focus that I'm talking about is all about words and only words. Really, communication, as scientists have found and psychologists have found, the linguistic component of it is a very, very small portion of it. So what I want you to do this month is to focus on that other 90%, which we call non-verbal communication. See how I touch my nose then? Actually, in a particular situation, it's interesting, I might point out that the nose touch is considered a point of lying. So this is what I'm talking about. In your conversations this month, when you're communicating to other people, I want you to really pay attention not so much to the words that come out of people's mouths, but to all that other non-verbal language. You know, what are they wearing? What are the colours? What are the nuances? The facial inflections? That sort of thing. Let me tell you, read between the lines and you're going to gain a greater understanding of people. You're going to have a much more sort of intense grasp of what the person is really saying. And so that's what I mean by this month is a month for those of you born under Taurus to focus on communication. Now when I said that around the 9th you're going to have a hard aspect from Mercury to Uranus, what this has to say is that your communications could actually become unstuck. You may find yourself communicating with too many people. So you need to rationalize this part of your life. You need to know what interactions, what meetings, what conversations are important and what other ones are going to actually overload you and make it difficult for you. I'm getting laughed at by the producer here. I'm not sure why. You know what I'm talking about. I want you to, it's just called attrition. You need to know what not to do as much as what to do. And you know, this Mercury-Uranus aspect, this relationship in the heavens at that time, is what we call a challenging aspect. So communications can become very, very trying. You can become frazzled. Your nerves can become impacted by what you're doing. And so I want you to pay very, very close attention to those meetings that you're having, the type of people that you're meeting with around that time, around the 9th. Leading up to that. Another one of your good planets, Saturn, on the 12th, forms a wonderful aspect to Neptune. And this is to your zone of friendships. What this tells me is that you may have had some confusion about your role in your social circle, in your clique, in your group. That will be settled now very, very strongly. Saturn has a very settling effect. And so your way of communicating to these people, this is a flow on from the communication thing that I'm talking about, is going to work for you very, very well around the 12th. With the exception of a very difficult aspect on the 13th, again, another hard aspect to Uranus with your ruling planet. Most of these aspects up to around the 26th are pretty good for you. You've got the Sun moving into the 3rd zone of communication, Jupiter. Now this is a very long trend, about a 1-year trend. So all of these communications aspects I'm talking about are setting the trend for a movement of Jupiter. This is a very educational planet. So some of you may actually want to travel. You may want to inform yourselves better by taking on some, maybe not long-term study, but some short-term study courses, some correspondence courses. And you'll be getting to understand a lot more about the world through these transits as 2013 progresses, 2014 comes along. So pay attention. Key word this month for you is more to do with the non-verbal communication aspects, Taurus. But if you are interested in astrology, don't forget to join me at my website, astrology.com.au. for the daily readings, more intense and involved monthly forecast and yearly forecast along with our free readings as well. See you here next month. Bye bye.